Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about the video Cynthia G did on Kevin Samuels' conversation that he had with Nicki Minaj on Instagram Live. So a week and a half ago, Kevin Samuels, who is a YouTuber, Cynthia G is a YouTuber if you don't know, Kevin Samuels had a conversation with Nicki Minaj. When I first saw the video, I thought that was Kevin Samuels' Instagram Live because I know he does Instagram Lives where he interviews and supposedly give women advice and rates them and do different things. But after listening to Cynthia G's video, she stated that he requested to be on it. That was actually Nicki Minaj live, and he requested to be on her live, and she accepted. So let's set the precedence. I do not support Kevin Samuels. I do not support his message. I think his message caused more harm than help when you really sit down and dissect what he is actually saying. So I don't support Kevin Samuels, just in case you thought I support Kevin Samuels. And with Cynthia G, there are many things that she says I do not support either. But in this video, there are many things that I do agree with. As for one, I know DJ Academics had said that Kevin Samuels would not go mainstream, and then he had to apologize the other day because Kevin Samuels had a collaboration with Future. Cynthia G also says that he will not go mainstream unless he changes his message or whatever it may be. But with the going mainstream, because now everybody is praising Kevin Samuels because he got this collaboration with Future. So now mainstream is just mainstream. He's already in mainstream. I mean, it's just going to be more doors and more opportunities going to open for him. But as we know, mainstream has never ever has never shown black people in a positive light. Has never shown black women in a positive light. Has never shown black men in a positive light. We know this. And this has been years. People have been fighting. People have been trying to change this. Yes, here and there they have one or two people that they show in a more positive light. But the majority of times that black people are in mainstream, we always are stereotypes of what is wrong with the black community. So that you can go mainstream, but are you going to stay mainstream? And at the end of the day, when mainstream do come knocking on your door, the only thing that they want is your influence. Because if you have some type of following, any type of major following, all they want is your influence. That's it. And then the agenda that they have, especially for black people, it's not to show us in a positive light. It's not. So that I can agree with her. Yeah, he won't go I don't know what mainstream, and then mainstream is a whole plethora of stuff. You're gonna have your own show. You talk about movies, because Future was music video. So mainstream in what sense? So he's gonna have his own show, reality show. Okay, but are you really, at the end of the day, when he gets those opportunities, how is that going to benefit the black community? Is that going to benefit the black community, or is that going to benefit him by going mainstream? But that's because he says he wants to help. So you going to mainstream to do whatever, is that going to benefit the black community? Or is that going to further the stereotypes and the biases that have always been put out there in media against the black community? So, and one thing Cynthia G did mention in the 26 and 35-minute mark and the 28 and 57-minute mark, where she kept on saying, this I don't agree on, that it does not benefit a black woman to marry a black man. It's not beneficial at all for us, to be with them, to have them choose us. But my question is, what is the solution? Is the solution to go, forget black men and go after other races of men? Is that the solution? Because that's what it seems that you're trying to say. I'm not sure, but to me, that's what it seems that you're trying to say. Forget those black men and go choose you another race. But the thing is, that doesn't solve any problems. And then that is actually helping. What these people have been trying to do is erase the black culture. Because if black women go after other races, black men go after other races, then our numbers continue to decrease. What we should be doing is trying to learn how to date correctly, how to rightly choose a mate, whether you're a man or a woman. Because most of the time, the person that will be a good husband, will be a good wife, will be a great father, a great mother, we don't want those people. Those people are not on our radar. We're not attractive to those people because, of course, going back to mainstream, they have always pushed the bad boys and these characters in real life that do not measure up to be good husbands and good boyfriends and good fiancés or good wives and good girlfriends. We think we're being entertained, but in reality we are being programmed. And the one who's going to love you as the woman, who's going to respect you as a man, love you as a man, we don't want those people. We don't. And then we don't even know how to choose those people too. Because I've seen, and when I watch people who go on blind dates, mostly the man is asking the question and the woman is, answering. Sometimes we don't even know what questions to ask, what signs to look for, what questions to ask in the sense to know the person's intention, to know, what they want, who they are. We say we're getting to know each other, but only one person is getting to know the other person because only one person is talking. We're not actually having a dialogue. Most of the time, that's what happens. Some people know better, but the majority of women, we don't know what questions to ask. And yes, you can know what questions to ask. You can know what signs to look for, and you still choose wrong. But at the end of the day, if you're doing this, you should already, if you're asking the right questions, looking for what signs to look for that are good and signs to look for that are bad, eventually you have somewhat of a picture. You're not going to fully know the person. Somewhat of a picture, hey, this person could be a potential great mate. This person could be a potential great husband, a potential great wife. You may not fully know, but you have some type of knowledge that this person is the right person for me. And that's what we should be pushing. Because no matter where you go, whether you deal with a black man, whether you deal with a white man, Asian man, Indian man, it does not matter. You need to know how to date, how to interact, how to question the person, how to vet the person, so that you know, can this person go with me to what and do what I need to do in the future? Are we compatible? Are we able to build a family? So it's not about black men this and white men are better, or they're not saying that's what she said, but that's why they have dating coaches to help us. But in reality, we were supposed to be getting dating and relationship advice from both of our parents. our mother and our father, because they were of two different genders, and they were able to give us two different perspectives on how to choose a mate, on how to date. But many of us didn't get that because maybe we got it one-sided. We lived in a single parent home, or our parents didn't have the time, or they didn't think that was important, or for many different reasons. So this is why dating coaches come in, because they are able to help you, on how to date correctly, what signs to look for, what signs not to look for, what questions to ask. But the coaches that actually want to help and that can help, they are not seen, because the ones that are not helping and are causing more divide, they are more louder and more viral than the ones that do want to help. So that's that. And another thing where Cynthia G says that we need to stop with the male worship, because we're gonna go biblical here. First of all, when the Bible says that he who finds a wife find what is good and obtains favor from the Lord. So there is a level of favor this man will never be able to experience, because he does not have a wife. And also, when it's a certain way the man's supposed to treat his wife, if not, his prayers will not be heard. God will not hear his prayers. And even if you would say, oh, I don't believe in God, okay, good for you. You don't believe in God. I'm happy for you. Let's go. When you go to the military, they give you more benefits when you are married, and marriage shows stability. So more in the sense that it benefits a man to have you. So it's not like, oh my goodness, I will be so blessed to have this man. I'll be the luckiest woman in the world. Oh my goodness, my prayers will be answered. Like, oh my goodness, this man is the best thing that happened to me, the best thing since sliced bread. Shouldn't be worshiping the man, because you are an asset to that man. There are certain things he will not be able to experience, he will not be able to benefit from if he does not have you. So you don't never think yourself as, less than with anything. This is why I cannot get with Kevin Samuel's message, because in a way he does make women feel less than. If you listen to him long enough, listen to a few videos, you will see exactly what he's talking about. And even Cynthia G, like I said, going to another race is not the solution either. We just need to know how to date correctly, and what we need to look for. Because it doesn't matter the color, doesn't matter the race. If you don't know how to date, if you don't know what signs to look for, if you don't have knowledge, you will still end up on the losing end. You will still end up on the lose, and it will not benefit you. And it doesn't matter who the person is. It doesn't matter their race or their color, because you just didn't know how to vet them. You have to vet everybody that comes in your life, because everybody that comes in your life, they all have an agenda. Your job is to find out what that agenda is. And sometimes we don't know how to do this, because we were not taught how to do this. This is why there are resources, and there are people and there are videos. If you, just in case you don't want to deal with people, there are videos that can give you that knowledge on what to look for and how to date correctly. If you know how to choose correctly, if you know how to date correctly, it will definitely benefit you by choosing the right black man, by choosing the right black woman. It will definitely benefit you. But if you don't know what you're doing, and you don't seek the knowledge to find out what to do, then you will still end up choosing the wrong black man or the wrong black woman. And even if you go to a different race, it's still going to be the same thing. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.